Hi, this is Javin Kharod, a chemical engineer by profession, going to continue our today's topic, water cooling. Now, what is that? Water cooling is a method of heat removal from component of industrial equipment. Evaporating cooling using water is often more efficient than air cooling. Water is inexpensive and non-toxic. However, it contains impurity and causes corrosion. Water cooling is commonly used in cooling automobile, internal combustion engine and power station. Water cooler utilize convective heat transfer. They are used inside high and personal computer to lower the temperature of CPUs. Other uses include cooling, lubricating oil in pump for cooling purpose in heat exchanger, for cooling building in high voltage amplitude cooling tower and chillers. Now its advantage. Water is inexpensive, non-toxic and available over most of Earth's surface. Liquid cooling offers higher thermal conductivity than air cooling. Water has unusual high specific heat capacity among commonly available liquid at room temperature and atmospheric pressure allow efficient heat transfer over distance with low rate of mass transfer. Cooling water may be recycled through a recirculating system. Use single pass once through cooling system. Water high enthalpy of vaporization allow the option of efficient evaporative cooling to remove waste heat in cooling tower or cooling pond. Recirculation system may be open if they are rely upon evaporating cooling or closed if heat removal is accomplished. Heat exchanger with negligible evaporative loss. A heat exchanger or condenser may separate non-contact cooling water from fluid being cooled, or contact cooling water may directly impinge on item like saw blades and phase difference allow easy separation. Environmental regulation emphasize reduced concentration of waste product, non-contact cooling body. Now is disadvantage. Water accelerates corrosion of metal part and is favorable medium of biological growth. Dissolved mineral, natural water supply, they are concentrated by evaporation. Leaf deposit called scalp cooling water often require addition of chemical to minimize corrosion and insulating deposit of scalp and biofuel. The water contains varying amount of impurity from contact with atmosphere, soil and container. Manufactured metal tend to revert the ores via electrochemical reaction of corrosion. Water can accelerate corrosion of machinery being cooled as both electric conductor, solvent and metal ion and oxygen. Corrosion reaction proceed more rapidly, temperature increases, preservation, machinery. The presence of hot water has been improved by addition corrosion inhibitor include zinc, chromate, phosphate. The first two have toxicity concern. The last has been associated with eutrophication, the residual concentration of biocide and corrosion inhibitor. They are of potential concern and blow down open recirculating cooling water system with exception machine with salt design of life. Closed recirculating system required periodic cooling water. Treatment replacement rising similar concern about ultimate disposal. Water cooling water contain chemical use, environment safety, assumption of closed system. Now biofuel occurs because water is a favorable environmental the many life form. The flow characteristic recirculating cooling water system encourage colorization by sesame organization. 2. Use the circulating supply of food, oxygen, nutrient. Temperature may become high enough to support thermophilic population. The biofueling heat exchange surface can reduce heat transfer rate. Cooling system, biofouling, cooling tower can alter the flow distribution, reduces evaporating cooling rate, and biofueling may be create a differential oxygen concentration, increases corrosion rate, and open recirculating system. They are most susceptible. The biofueling may inhibit temporary habitat modification. Temperature differences may discourage establishment of thermophilic population, intermediate operate facility, and intentional short-term temperature spike may periodically kill less tolerant population. Biocides have been commonly used controlled biofueling where sustained facility operation is required. Now, chlorine may be added from hypochlorite to decrease its biofueling in cooling water system but is later reduced chloride to minimize toxicity of blowdown and water return to natural aquatic environment. Hypochlorite is increasing destructive wooden cooling tower. pH increases chlorinated phenol have been used biocide and leach from preserved wood in cooling tower. Both hypochlorite and pentachlorophenol have reduced effectiveness. The pH value greater than 8. Non-oxidizing biocide may be more difficult. Detoxify prior releases blowdown water to natural aquatic environment. Now total dissolved solid, sometimes called filtrable residue, is measured. The mass of residue remaining, the measured volume of filter, the water is evaporated, salinity measured, water density, conductivity change caused by dissolved material, probability, scale formation increases total dissolved solid may associated scale formation. They are calcium and magnesium carbonate and sulfate. Corrosion rate initially increases salinity response, increases electrical conductivity, but that decreases after reaching a peak higher level. Salinity decreases dissolved oxygen level. Some of groundwater contain very little oxygen and pumped from well. The most natural water supply include dissolved oxygen. Corrosion increases with increases oxygen concentration. Dissolved oxygen approach saturated level in cooling tower. Dissolved oxygen is desirable. Blow down water being returned to natural aquatic environment. Now water ionized hydronium cation and hydroxide anion. The concentration of ionized hydrogen brominated water, the cooling water system express the pH. Lower pH value increases rate of corrosion while higher pH value encourage scale formation. Now it is uncommon among metal used cooling water system but aluminum corrosion rate increases with pH value above 9. Galvanic corrosion may be served water system with copper and aluminum component. Acid may add the cooling water system to prevent scale formation. If pH decreases, will offset increases salinity and dissolve solid. Now, cooling tower. Now, as alternative, the industrial cooling tower may be recirculated river water, coastal water, well water, large mechanical induced shaft or forced shaft cooling tower, industrial plant continuously circulating cooling water through heat exchanger, other equipment where the water absorbs heat. The heat is then rejected atmosphere by partial evaporation of water. Cooling tower where upflowing air is contacted with circulating downflow of water. The loss of evaporated water into the air exuded to the atmosphere replace make up fresh river water and fresh cooling water, but the volume of water lost during evaporative cooling may be decreases natural habitat for aquatic organisms since evaporation of pure water replace make up water contain carbonate and other dissolved salt. Portion of circulating water is continuously discarded low down water to prevent the excessive buildup salt and circulating water and the blow down waste may changes receiving water quality. Now internal combustion engine. The open water cooling system make evaporative cooling, lowering the temperature of remaining unevaporated water. The method common early internal combustion engine until scale buildup observe the dissolved salt and mineral water. Modern open cooling system continuously waste fraction of recirculating water blow down to remove dissolved solid. Concentration low enough to prevent scale formation. Some of open system inexpensive tap water, but this require higher blowdown rate. The deionized distilled water, purified water system still require blowdown to remove accumulation, byproduct, chemical treatment and prevent corrosion and biofilm. Now pressurizes. The water cooling also have boiling point temperature around 100 degrees centigrade at atmospheric pressure. Engine operating higher temperature may require a pressurized recycle loop to prevent overheating. Modern automobile and automotive cooling system often operate 103 kilopascal means 15 psi to raise boiling point of the recycling water coolant and reduce evaporating loss. Now antifreeze. The use of water cooling carry risk of damage from freezing. Automotive and many other engine cooling applications require use of water and antifreeze mixture. Lower the boiling point temperature unlikely experience. Antifreeze also inhibit corrosion from dissimilar metal and can increases the boiling point. Allowed a wider range of water cooling temperature is distinctive order and alert operator to cooling system leak the problem that would go unnoticed. Water only cooling system, the heated cooling mixture can also be used warm the air inside car by means the heater core. Now liquid cooling maintenance. Cooling technique are increasing use the thermal management of electronic component. The type of cooling is a solution ensure optimize energy efficiency while simultaneously minimize noise and space requirement. Especially useful supercomputer data center and as maintenance racks quick and easy after disassembly. The rack advantage the technology quick release coupling eliminates spillage, safety of operator, protect the integrity of fluid, no impurity of circuit, and this coupling are also capable being lock, panel mounted and allow blind connection in difficult access. They are important electronic technology to analyze connection system to ensure. Now non-spill sealing means clean break, flush face coupling, compact, lightweight, material is specially aluminum alloy, quick release of coupling size, optimized flow. Disconnection without spillage, the connection guiding system, component misalignment during connection and rack system, excellent resistance, vibration and corrosion and design withstand large number of connection, even in refrigerated circuit, in residue pressure. What cooling water used for? The cooling water is believed to prevent the reduced alignment such unclear fever or tooth cell. Also said the help replenish body fluid and relieve body heat. Some of believe it's great to drink after eating too much fried and spicy food, eating during and long night, consuming alcohol. What type of water used for cooling? The water is often used cooling application. Due to such property, evaporation heat is heat required to turn a liquid into gas. Water as excellent cooling medium. Okay guys, this is up to water cooling. I hope you get sufficient knowledge after watching my video. Next chapter we have covered some another chemical engineering topic. Still then goodbye, do take good care yourself.